Sagittarius. This is a reading for December 20th through 26th. I have already pulled some cards. And we will get started. All right, Sagittarius. Right off the bat, I'm wondering if I'll show you the cards here in a minute. But right off the bat, I'm wondering if some of you might be having an opportunity where you are going to be moving. All right, well, let's get into the cards here, Sagittarius. Okay, so for center energy for you, we have the Hermit. And this feels like, especially with the card that's on top of it and blocking it. So this is your present energy, and it feels so if we're just going on like basic information here, what this looks like to me is without any depth to it, it looks like you've been spending a lot of time right now. This energy, it feels like you've been spending some time indoors, and you should probably get outside. So simple, right? We could just stop there. That could be the end of the reading, but I'll go on. So that's what that feels like. I mean, we could go deeper there, but it really does feel like, okay, Sagittarius, okay, great job. You did some inner work, but you spent a lot of time inside. Don't forget the sun has energy too. I'm just going to leave that there for now. In the past, it does feel like, so there's this victory energy in the past, the Six of Wands. And it feels, yeah, I'm actually just going to leave that there for now. So yeah, in the recent past, there was some kind of victory for you, or at least the energy of, you're just like, oh, like, okay, I did a good job. Yeah, awesome. And you probably got a couple pats on the back, which probably made you be like, oh, I did do a good job. Let's see. What the reading is really about, and like the hidden energies, is the King of Wands. So whatever that victory was, and whatever, made you turn into a hermit and maybe need a little more sunshine, what it's really about is like standing in your own power and really taking action, like creating action for the things you came up with while you were hermiting. It's kind of what it feels like to me. Let's see what you think is going to happen, which is rarely what happens. And especially since you're in hermit mode right now, I could see how this would be, what you would be thinking. The position of what you think is going to happen is a perfect position for this card, because this is all in your head. Being like, you feel like a victim, you feel like you're trapped. Usually you feel like other people are trapping you, but they're not. You're trapping yourself in your own head. And so this is what you think is going to happen. Like whatever that victory was seems to have brought upon a lot of worries with you. But what's actually going to happen is the Chariot. So what's actually going to happen is some movement forward here. And considering that we have the Six of Swords in your supportive energies, like outside influences, both of these cards together sure look like a move to me. But it also could just mean that you are moving out of that hermit mode and head first into something else. And you probably needed that hermit mode after maybe a victory, whatever that victory was. It almost feels like it was too much for you. You're like, oh my God, stop giving me so much attention. And then you hermited mode. And now you need some sunshine. And then you'll be moving forward quite fast. And your outside influences and supportive energies seem to support that. So what you can't do, considering your, like, what the reading is really about is the King of Wands here, and like stepping into your own responsibility of like taking action on your ideas and stuff like that. What you can't do is the Ace of Wands, which is interesting because of that King of Wands. So what you can't do is very strange. I'm actually going to put this down and revisit it. So what you can do, though. What you can't do seems to be, the reason you went into hermit mode seems to be that you're working through something. Some sort of pattern or behavior or habit. You seem to be working on some habit. And it made you feel pretty good in the recent past with that victory. But you know you need to work on it, and you went into hermit mode. What you can do is work on that pattern. Get off of that wheel, that spinning wheel, like, you know, the habit, like this happens, then this happens, then this other thing happens, and then it keeps going. What you can do is work on that and recognize the habit and work on it. What you can't do is just start something new. You have to get through that habit and that pattern before you can move forward in such a fast, headstrong way. The outcome here is the Hanged Man. And it sort of just reinforces that fact that you, you went hermit, and this is very hermity as well. And it's basically saying, like, no, good job, do that, but don't just start something new as soon as you're done hermiting. Really hermit, really do it. Don't forget to get sunshine. It's important. There's energies that come in with the sunshine as well, but go through that hermit shit, man. And it will give you a new perspective. You know, you will download something from the gods. You will see clearly what those patterns and habits are, and that's the outcome. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius, all in 1 week. I'm going to pull a 4 agreements card for you to help you get through these energies. And we have, don't make assumptions. Never assume, Sagittarius. Nope. Card on the floor. Be aware of unconscious assumptions. Yeah. Okay. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have not agreed that it is... We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. All right. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much. Have a great week.